darling orphan.
I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying they love me. They were coming back to me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. You in here, get up. Get up. Put them things away. Now for this one, shenanigans, you're going to scrub these floors and strip these beds to the laundromat.
But it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
I know, and you'll get down on your knobby little knees. Clean this dump till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Get to work. Now. Why and if you want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Steady in, we get tricks. Steady in, we get kicks. It's a hard knock life. When the boss is free, hope so. It's a hard knock for free hope. Come like it. Never for anybody. Never for it's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? The rainy nights. Once a bird, don't you wanna throw the towel in? Kids sleep together, turning off the lights. No one's there, but the kids are making creepy. No one cares if you grow or you shrink. No one cries when you're running in a weepy. When you cry, you would think it's ecstasy. Everybody lies. I'm saying I'm so alive. Santa Claus, he never sleeps. Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he? No one cares for you. Ice fish, murdering an orphanage. It's a hard knock life. You'll stay up till this sun shines like it's up the Chrysler building. Can't do it, you promise it. Do it, anything. Baby, anything. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Get to work. Get that bed. I said get to work. For us, it's a hard knock life. For us, no one cares for you. Ice fish, murdering an orphanage. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well, I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan. I love you, Miss Hannigan. I love you, Miss Hannigan. I love you, Miss Hannigan.
what are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Get her out. Get her out. You take the numbers. All right? Breakfast.
Hot mush?
No, you don't get hot mush this morning. You get cold mush. And after your mush, you'll go to your sewing machine. There's an odd dress I want finished. You have to work straight through to midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now, smart enough. Laundryman.
Morning, bundles.
Morning, kids. Clean sheets once a month. Whether you need them or not. Hey, Aggie, I'm the prettiest gal south of 14th Street. Bundles, still full of that same old blood. Aggie, why can't I ever get to first base with you? But I'm saving it for my wedding night. Now get out of here with that damn laundry. Okay. No. Huh? You call this clean, Annie? Annie? Where is that Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She just went to put the bundles in the laundry bag.
Bundles? Oh, please, all going to ask if I come from.
Hey, there's one that didn't catch. I said, boy, is it happy? The rock you wait next, or the rock me too. But don't worry, I'm gonna get you all me. Then it's gonna be what's fine for the both of us. Not say, well, you still, sir. I just got him, and sometimes he
son. Hey kids, you hungry?
Nah,
No? Okay.
but my dog is.
Come on kids, I'm bringing the dog too. Get her a cup. Here, here's mine.
Thanks. Coffee Sophie. I'm Annie. Nice to meet you. Eat your fill, honey. Thanks. It's a spot, isn't it?
Hey kids, what are you doing out alone this time then?
I'm looking for my parents. They're lost.
Lost? How long have you been looking for them?
11 years.
Now that's lost.
You'll find them. You bet I'll find them.
Now that sounds unfair since 1928.
What?
Optimism.
What have we got to be optimistic about? Look at us, life's a nightmare.
Well, you gotta have a dream
Traffic rattling overhead at night.
to wake you from your nightmare.
Empty pockets.
At least you got pockets.
Freezing fingers.
Lucky you got them empty pockets.
Newspapers and blankets.
You can read your bed.
Should be a politician. Your name on the words. We should have had her on the ballot. But I'm applying for the first. All right, all you bugs out of here. What time is your call now? Leave me alone and leave me. What do you got there? What have you got? There. Well, a dead mouse. Get out of my sight, all of you.
Big Hannigan. You know your son's living in Holland, from Coney Island.
Yeah.
Mighty typical, I call it.
Little girls, everywhere I turn I can see them. Little girls, night and day I eat, sleep and breathe them. I'm an ordinary little with feelings. I'd like to back to live all night.
video brings Ma Perkins. Ma's daughter Faye is going to marry Carl Michaels on Friday. Carl went back to Chicago.
Oh, Carl, don't go back to Chicago.
But no sooner had Carl left town than Dr. Andrew.
Yeah, come in. Good afternoon. Miss Hannigan, is it? Yes. I'm Lieutenant Ward of the 17th Precinct. I found you're a runaway. You.
Oh, poor pumpkin! Out in the freezing cold with that thin sweater on. I hope you didn't catch influenza.
Thanks so much again, officer. All in the line of duty. And you, don't ever let me catch you run away from this nice lady.
Thanks again, officer.
Now I'm gonna have your head. And the next time you walk out that door will be 1953. Are you glad to be back?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar. What's the one thing I've always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I've always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
What you've done, I could get fired. I've the board of orphans sticking their nose in here. Well, you'll pay for it. I promise.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yes.
Oh, I'm Grace Farrell. I'm the New York City Board of Orphans just about...
Wait, hold it. I can explain everything. You see, it wasn't my fault. It was Annie who climbed to the...
Miss Hannigan,
And I know I should have called Mr. Donatelli instead of the
Miss
cop.
Hannigan, I'm sorry, I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Wait a minute. Hold it, sister. This beauty product you're peddling. I don't need it, so you can get out.
Miss Hannigan, I'm not peddling anything. I'm private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks?
The Oliver Warbucks.
Oh my God, I read in Winter's column that Oliver Warbucks has more do-re-mi than Tom Manville.
I wouldn't know. I don't read Mrs. Richards. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home, and I'm here to select one for him.
You sure you wouldn't rather have a lady? I got 2 weeks coming. Well, what sort of an orphan did he have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent.
Mississippi, capital M-I, double S-I, double S-I, double P-I, Mississippi.
And cheerful. Oh, I used to really matter. Say 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11 is the perfect. And oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children. 11-year-old redhead?
No, sorry, we don't have any orphans like that around here.
What about this child right here?
Annie? Oh, you wouldn't want Annie. She's a drunk and a liar. Yes, a drunk and a liar.
I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. How would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' house?
I'd love to. I'd really love to.
Wait, hold it. Now, you can have any orphan in this orphanage, but not Annie.
Why?
Because I just
Miss
told you.
Hannigan, I assume this has something to do with that business about the laundry bag and the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli.
I'm an easy gal to get along with. If it's Annie you want, Annie you get.
It's Annie I want. Soon we'll get her coat. I'll take her along right now.
Coat? She don't have no coat.
Caleb will buy her one.
Oh, fine.
Going to bed to buy you a nice warm winter coat. Come along, dear. Mr. Warbucks wants to take you waiting out.
Oh, boy, I can believe it.
She can hardly believe it.
Someday you'll live in the town.
prepared a favourite dinner. Fine. It will be good to see Mr. Warbucks again. Yes, 6 weeks is a long time. Yes, miss. Everyone, this is Annie. The orphan will be staying the next 2 weeks with us for Christmas.
Miss.
Annie, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone.
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I take it back?
Of course, dear. Now, Annie, what would you like to do first?
The floors, I'll scrub them, then I'll get to the windows.
Annie, you won't have to do any cleaning while you're here.
I wait.
Of course not, you're a guest. I mean, the next 2 weeks we have to smell time. Now.
Green is another colour. Blue, I think. So, purple, I think. So, no, that's the thing. I think I'm gonna like it here. The swimming pool is to the left. Inside the house, I want. I'm getting picked up a racket. I think I'm gonna like it here.
It's good to be home.
How's your flight from Chicago?
Not bad. Took 11 hours and we only had to land 4 times. Now, first things first. Has the plane arrived from Paris?
Yes, sir. They're just about to plane it now.
I really wanted Da Vinci's best. Grace? Messages?
Yes, sir. President Roosevelt, he wanted to talk at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow. Anyone else?
John D. Rockefeller, Mahatma Gandhi, and Harper Marx.
What is Harpo want?
He didn't say.
Wait. Maybe I could get this thing. Hang in the bathroom. Wait, I need my smoking jacket and brown velvet pants.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Mrs. Q.
Yes, sir.
I won't be having dinner tonight. I've got out of paper to do.
Yes, sir.
And Grace, I need you for dictation.
Yes, sir.
It's good to see you all again.
Sir.
Drake,
Yes, sir.
dismiss the staff.
Yes, sir.
Grace, did you get your notebook, Anne? Who is that?
This is Annie, Mr. Warbucks. The orphan will be spending the Christmas holidays with us.
The orphan? But that's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You said an orphan, so I chose a girl.
Oh well, I suppose you'll have to. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
What's the last name, child?
Oh, I'm just Annie. I haven't got any last name if I know of.
Say just Annie. like to meet Louis Gary?
Oh boy, sure. Who is Lou Gary?
I couldn't be happier that you'd be spending Christmas holidays with us. Grace, we'll start with the figures on the shipments from Toledo to... What are we supposed to do with this child?
The first night here, sir.
It is. Oh, I suppose we ought to do something special. Would you like to go see a movie?
Oh boy, sure. I mean, I've heard lots about them, but I've never been to one.
Never?
No, sir.
Well, nothing but the best for you, Annie. You go to the Roxy, then an ice cream soda at Ron Penner's, and a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Golly.
Grace, forget about the dictation tonight. We'll do that first thing in the morning. Instead, you take Annie to go to the movie.
Yes, sir.
Oh, gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
No, it's just...
No.
Oh, gee.
No, what is it, child? Don't you want to go to the Roxy?
No, I do. It's just, I thought you were going to take me.
Oh no, I'm afraid I'll be far too busy too.
Oh, sure. I know, Mr. Warbucks.
You see, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks, making inspections of my factories, or what's left of my factory. Damn depression. And when a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation that has...
Oh, be sure. I know, Mr. Warbucks.
Hello, Barney? Yes, I got in an hour ago. No, Detroit and Chicago. Barney, I didn't like what I saw up there. Factory shut down. My factory shut down. They're damn too. When I'm not making money, nobody is. And damn it, Barney, you've got to do something about your pal Roosevelt. He's got to come up with a new plan, a new approach, a new something. Yes, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being too. Yes, we'll be able to. Why don't you come over here tonight? Barney, make that tomorrow. Tonight I got a date to go to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
11?
I was mistaken. She's 11. Bye, Barney. Drake,
Yes, sir.
Hope,
Yes, sir.
Grace, you'll come too.
Yes, sir. You wanted the Bentley, sir, or the Duesenberg?
The newspaper. No, wait. This child's been cooped up in the whole thing. For what?
Or to the Roxy?
Sure, why not? It's only $55.
Yes, sir.
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove for herself what so many women long to prove. Because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over. That romance can live at 35 and after.
Oh, mess with God, I hope so.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Oh, yeah. Farrell, you're early. Only 1 week. What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already.
Oh no, on the contrary. Mr. Warbucks is delighted with Annie, and Annie is having the time of her life.
How nice.
Yes, she and Mr. Warbucks are practically inseparable. They go everywhere together, to the Roxy, to the Stock Exchange. Oh, and guess where they had lunch yesterday?
The Bulldog?
The Automat.
The Automat?
And she just loves her new coat. She never takes it off.
Never?
Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but this has to be signed and sent back to Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that, guess what?
What?
He wants to adopt her.
How wonderful. Now let me get this great news straight. Annie is going to be the daughter of a millionaire?
Oh, no. The daughter of a billionaire.
A billionaire?
And Mr. Warbucks asked me to drop by in person to tell him that Annie won't be coming back here ever.
Ever? My. Would you excuse me for 1 moment? Got any more wonderful news?
I told you about the coat tonight.
Oh, you told me about the coat.
Well then, good day, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good day.
And season's greetings.
Yeah, Susan.
Oops, pardon me, Blondie. Hiya, sis. Long time no see.
Oh, God. They finally let you out of leaving work?
Got 6 months off for good behavior.
I'll bet. What was it for this time?
And some old geezer from Yonkers said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Why do you say that?
Because the rooster swindled him out of $1,100.
Ah, Lil, 6. I used to make a friend of mine from
Jersey City.
Jersey City, the Slitty region.
I'm named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love Lily, sis?
I'm nuts about it. So do me a big favor and get out of here and take that St. Regis with you.
Come on, sis.
Janet, looking for another handout, huh?
Nah, got 80 bucks coming in the mountain. Thirsty. That's all I needed. 10 to tide me over.
Not even a nickel for the subway, rooster.
A 5 for Aggies.
Huh? I'm gonna laugh. You with all your big tongue. Gonna be living in Clover.
This ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, free food, steady salary, free gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing like I'm doing.
Now see.
Abby, how the two Honeycomb kids ever end up like this? On the skids. Remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon up a lullaby.
She said, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the rule book.
You step the aces.
You know the dice.
Mother dear,
Oh, we know you're down there listening.
how can we follow
Your sweet
advice?
to
Easy street, easy street, where you sleep till noon. Should it be
Aggie, who was the blondie I bumped into? Looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks. See, Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire? No, the billionaire. You dumb hotel. She works for him up in his mansion on Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue? You don't live on Fifth Avenue.
You don't? Where does he live?
Aggie, what does they want?
Brought me wonderful news that Annie, one of the orphans from here, is getting adopted. Rotten orphan who's gonna have everything. Crummy orphan, living in the lap of luxury. It ain't fair. Nah, it ain't fair.
It ain't fair how we scramble 3 or 4 bucks while she gets warmed up.
The little brat. It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts. While she gets me peanuts, she's living
man's help, and I never will. But I'm telling you, you gotta do something to do it damn fast. Okay, we'll be able to talk about it on
Friday.
Friday. Good. Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet when you come here with Mrs. Roosevelt for supper Christmas Eve on your way to Hyde Park? Good. Wonderful. Goodbye, Mr. President. If I thought he was going to say yes, I never would have asked him. Grace was caught out Smith, right about the Democrats.
Yes, sir.
You lucky from Tiffany's?
Yes, sir. Arrived this morning.
I'm going to give this thing to her, then tell her that I want to adopt her. Where is Annie?
She's upstairs writing another letter to her friend at the orphanage. I'll have Drake call her.
Damn.
There's no need to be nervous, sir. She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Damn right she is. And I'm not nervous. Get her down here.
Yes, sir. Drake, Mr. Warbucks will see Annie now. Miss Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mr. Drake. Hello.
Hello, Annie. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. How are you, sir?
Fine. Annie, the time has come for us two to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Of course not. Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
I was born in a place called Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Both of my parents died before I was 10. And I made a promise to myself. One day, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That's a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I made my first million. Then, in 10 years, I turned that into 100 million. Back in those days, that was a lot of money. Anyway, making money is all I've ever given a damn about. Now, I might as well tell you, Annie, I was ruthless to those I had to climb over to get to the top. Because I've always believed one thing. You don't have to be nice to the people you meet on the way up if you're not coming back down again. But lately, I've realized something. No matter how many brands or newspapers you got, if you have no one to share your life with, if you're alone, then much will be broken and back in Hell's Kitchen. Annie, do you understand what I'm trying to say to you?
Sure. Kind of.
Kind of?
Yes, Matt.
Damn. I was in Tiffany's yesterday, and I picked up this little thing for you.
Me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. It's so nice of me.
I had it engraved. It's a gold locket, and that's an old broken one he was wearing. I thought to myself, I'm going to get that kid a new locket.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks.
Let's just take off this old one now.
No, please don't make me take my locket up. I don't want a new one.
What is it, Annie?
There's nothing my mum and dad left for me when they left me at the orphanage. And there's a note too. They're coming back to me. And so there's nothing here with you for Christmas. I'm really lucky, but I don't know how to say it. The one thing I want in all the world, more than anything else, is to find my mother and father and feel like other kids are back to my arms.
I'll find them for you, Annie. I'll find your parents. I'll get your brandy.
Miss Annie, you just see, if there's anyone in the world that can play your parents, Mr. Warbucks is the man. There's nothing to worry about, dear. Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father. If he has to put every man in his organisation on the job, if he has to pull every political string there is pulled, up to and including the White House. The League of Nations!
J. Edgar Warbucks, all 50 of the best G-men. A day, a week, months. When can I have them? Tomorrow? Good. O and J, I want Gunston. Well, take him off the Dillinger case. Annie, give me your locket.
Mr. Warbucks, I told you.
I understand, but it could be our best clue. We'll have the FBI trace where it was bought, then find out who bought it.
Okay, and I guess you better have my note too.
You see, Annie, you could be meeting your mother and father within a couple of days.
Really?
Really.
I've got to write a letter to the kids about this. And Mr. Warbucks says I'm going to be meeting my mother and father in a couple of days, so... Many hours time, and maybe when I wake, there'll be that morning me ready.
Thank you, Bert Healy. And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new antioxidant toothpaste with Miracle K64 to fight bad breath for letting me appear here this evening. Good night, Bert Healy. If I just
That's another of our Thursday night get-togethers. It's got faster than you could say. on WEAF.
I know, I've heard. Next thing should be in the movies. Now get out of here to bed. She never missed. Oh, $50,000 reward. What I could do with $50,000. Oh God, I hate that kid Annie so much. She'll think I would want to be her mother.
Excuse us, ma'am. Are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, Ralph, I'm scared. Something's going to happen to her.
Hush, hush. It's gonna be alright. She's gonna be here, and she's gonna be ours again. Ma'am, was you working here 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, we had terrible troubles back then, and we had to head north to Canada, and we had to leave our baby here on the front stoop.
Oh, it's a girl. Oh, Annie.
Annie? You're Annie's parents?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
I can't believe it. Where'd you say you come from again?
We come from a little farm up in Canada, where they've got lots of geese, and ducks, and roosters. Gotcha, sis.
Oh God, Rooster, I would have never known it was you in a million years.
Fooled you, Aggie, and we're gonna fool Warbucks too.
Get us a 50,000 big one.
This is gonna be the best bungo job ever, Aggie. I know this guy in Brooklyn that could doctor us up with big buses or any other papers you want. But we need your help, sis, with details about Annie that can help us pull this thing off.
Sure, I can help you. A lot. But what's in it for me?
Three-way split.
Half.
Half. Straight down the middle. 25 grand each. We've got to do it fast, Aggie. Give him some of the old rooster razzle dazzle. In and out. 2 or 3 minutes at the most. Get the money, get the kid, and get the head out of town.
That's the problem. What would we do with the kid afterwards?
Aggie, that's no problem. When I want something to disappear, it disappears for good. We get ourselves $50,000 and we blow this crummy town. And then I'm here to meet you.
Where? Oh yeah.
and has so far lived up to none of his lofty campaign promises. All we've had from Franklin Delano Roosevelt and his so-called brain trust is a great deal of high-flown talk and virtually no action. In a nation racked by poverty, misery and unemployment, it is deeds we want from the White House, not words. In short, Mr. President, if you are listening, we've had enough of your fireside chats. It is time to...
Criticism, damn it! Nothing but criticism! I know.
It's awful.
Did anybody see there wasn't a post this morning?
My friends, I say again, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Every cloud has a silver lining. You're never fully dressed without a smile.
Starting for Warbucks, friend Franklin.
Thank you, Louis. Show them in. Oh, Oliver, good of you to come.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Well, who is this we have here?
Mr. President, this is my good friend Annie. She so wanted to meet you that I couldn't resist bringing her along, just to say hello.
Annie, of course, the little girl who sang so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
Hi, Steve, President Roosevelt.
Pleased to meet you, Annie. You're as lovely as you sounded on the radio.
Thanks, President Roosevelt.
Well, shall we begin?
Annie, if you wait outside, I'll...
No, Oliver. Let Annie stay. Having a child on hand will keep us on her best behaviour.
Thank you. Annie?
Oliver, you know everyone, but Annie, let me introduce you. Secretary of Labour, Perkins. Secretary of State, Hull. Acting Secretary of Treasury, Morgenthau. Secretary of Interior, Ike. And my friend and aide, Mr. Louis Howe. Well, since you speak for those few happy Americans who have some money left over, I'd like to start with your view on the matter.
In the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this country is business. And for the sake of you, the country, Wall Street and me, we've got to get my factories open and workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans without work, and there are nearly 50 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not a worst problem. The dispatches from Germany are becoming more and more disturbing each day. There could be a war.
Germany, hell! People are starving in this country!
Harold, I know that, but in the long run...
Odell, for people who are starving, there is no long run.
The trouble is, it's all happening at once. The stock market has taken another nosedive.
Strikes, riots, floods, dust storms.
The FBI still haven't caught Dillinger.
Well, at least we're all agreed on one thing. The situation is hopeless and getting worse.
But the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet you $5 that tomorrow there'll be sun.
Shush, quiet, Will.
Harold, what did you say, Annie? No, it's quite all right. Go ahead. Hi, excuse me, everyone. This isn't for me, this is for you, Oliver. Hundreds of couples jamming streets outside houses, stop. All claiming to be Annie's parents, stop. Have begun to screen them, stop. Suggest you return to New York at once. Signed, Grace Farrell.
Seems as though that our smiles has more listeners than we thought. Annie?
Gee, hundreds of couples. Why is everything bad to be my mum and dad?
Well, Oliver, I expect you want to be getting back to New York at once.
If you don't mind. Annie?
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Annie.
Bye, Mr. President. Thank you.
No, thank you, Annie. You're the kind of person the president should have around him all the time.
Mr. President, what if we set up 100 or 1,000 federal projects?
Damn.
Highways.
New post offices.
And put the unemployed to work building them. We could create 5 million new jobs within 6 months.
And weekly paychecks. We'd get all of those millions of relief and back paying taxes.
We'll build a country so strong that not even Chancellor Hitler could beat us in a war.
The FBI caught babyface Nelson, didn't they? It's bad to catch them in there.
Mr. President, what this country needs is nothing less than a new outlook, a new vision.
A new approach.
A new concept.
A new dedication, a new horizon.
A new spirit.
A new attitude.
A new deal.
I'm afraid I'm still not signing Mr. Warbucks in this only. Jake, look at all these questionnaires. Do you realise I've interviewed 627 women who claim to be Annie's mother, and 619 men who said they were her father? That makes, let me see, 1,246. All liars. Jake, I never realised there were that many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan. So what?
Grace, we're back.
Where were they, Mr. Howell? Where were the people?
They've gone, dear. Come and gone. I'm sorry, Annie, but they're all lies and fakes, up to nothing but the $50,000.
Oh, gee.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the loss.
Oh, gee. I'm sure somebody is going to be my mum and dad.
What? The student was special messenger from the FBI.
Oh, fine. Agent Gunderson located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Hey, boy!
That sort of locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket.
Over 90,000 were made and sold.
Oh.
I'm afraid that the gist of it is that Gunderson doesn't think there's a chance in a million of tracing your pen through the locket. I'm sorry, Annie.
That's okay. I mean, gee, you did the best you could. If you can't find them, nobody can. Didn't turn out so bad. You got everything. All those Duesenbergs hanging on the wall.
Excuse us, Mr. Warbucks, we'll go and check on the dinner menu.
Annie, the Duesenberg is a car. Louis Garrett is the first baseman for the New York Yankees. There's something else you should know. Now wait a moment, I want you to stay. I haven't walked into the inauguration of William House Tavern. Annie, sit down. Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
If I can't have a real mother and father, there's no one in the world I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake,
Yes, sir?
call Justice Brandy and ask him to come over to sign the adoption papers.
Yes, sir.
Grace, tell Mr. Steve that there'll be a house full of gifts. Flowers, caviar, and champagne.
And cheese.
Cheese?
Yes, you know, cheese.
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption. It's going to be a celebration. You can have anyone who you want to come. Andrew Mellon, Louis Garrett.
Anyone in the world? Well, I guess I'd like Miss Brown and Mr. Drake and Mrs. Pugh. Well, I guess I'd like everybody here.
Oh, of course. That's what I'd like too. Drake,
Yes, sir?
tell the staff to get spiffed up. They're going to be the guests at Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the kids.
Oh, I'm afraid to be way past their bedtime. But I'll tell you what, we can have everyone from the orphanage here tomorrow for a big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan's too.
Miss Hannigan too. Sure, why not? Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm luckiest kid.
Together and last, together and last. When time is not, and never gets enough. I don't need sunshine now to tell my sky to blue. I don't need anything but you. You wrap me around that cute little finger. You made it like a song. You made it a singer.
And what's you wake Papa.
God, I'll try anything but you.
Yesterday and Papa.
You can say that again.
Yesterday and Papa.
But that's
Nothing.
I'm next to minus. When nothing on earth could ever be I don't need anything but you.
Everyone's flipped up for the party.
Good. Grace,
Yes, sir.
I think Anna and I should get flipped up too. Having it like Grace. That's a lovely dress you're wearing.
Thank you, sir.
Have Annette do something with her hair. And have Cecile do something with her clothes. And I don't know. Gonna see her up.
Yes, sir. Go to your office.
My friends, welcome to the happiest time of my life.
Happiest right now. I'm with the dance. The floating on and down. And most of the time, the dream has just gone true. I don't need anything, anything, anything. I don't need anything but
Now, Oliver, Annie, we're ready to begin. The doctrine procedure very simple. Sir?
Yes.
Sir?
Excuse me, folks. Shirley, look. Here's our Annie.
Who are you? How did you read about that?
March. March is the name. Now for March. And this here is the wife, Shirley.
You never knew it, dear, but you're Annie March.
Annie much?
We were sick and broke, honey, and we didn't know which way to turn. The man gave us a chance to work up on his farm in Canada.
But we couldn't bring along no baby.
We loved you, Annie, but we had to leave you behind.
Mr. Magistrate, you see the great number of people who...
Proof are expected to be wanted. It's my driving license and Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl named Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, New York, October 28, 1922.
October 28th, that's my birthday.
It was in her notes, sir.
Yes, I know, but I still don't.
Mister, please, you've got to believe us. We got it on the Greyhound this afternoon. We went right up to the orphanage to fetch our Annie. but the lady there said our baby was down here.
Oh, Annie, all the years I've dreamed of holding you in my arms again. Mr. Mudge, on the night that Annie was...
Here's something you won't know about, but when we left Annie at the orphanage, we left half the silver locket with her.
Look, Ralph, Annie's wearing it.
And here's the half she kept. Yes, it fits perfectly.
Oh, thank God, Ralph. She's our Annie.
She seems to be.
She is. Well, if you'd be getting her things together, we'd be taking her along.
Take her?
No.
Wait a minute, Mr. Mudge. What about the money?
Money? Well, we ain't got much, but we'd be glad to give whatever.
Haven't you heard that I've offered a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove that they are Annie's parents?
No, sir. I ain't heard nothing about no check. Anyway, we don't want no check.
Why we don't want my money, Granny?
On the other hand, Shaw, remember that little pig farm up in Canada? For $50,000, we could afford to bring Annie right up in the air, with fresh air, fresh eggs,
Fresh ham?
fresh ham. Certified, huh? All I have to do is pay it out to myself.
Yes, that's correct. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes, you don't mind Annie staying until tomorrow, Christmas. Then you can come pick her up and the check.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Whatever you prefer. We better be getting back to our hotel now. Okay. Bye, Annie.
Bye, love.
Bye, Annie. Until tomorrow. Then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us. Pardon me, Blondie. Merry Christmas.
Season greetings.
Well, this is wonderful news, Annie.
Yes, wonderful news.
You found your parents. They seem to be a very nice couple.
Yes, very nice. You're lucky, Annie.
Right, I'm lucky. Just think, New Jersey.
Drake,
Yes, love?
champagne.
Yes, love.
We must celebrate because it's Christmas Eve. We've just had the most wonderful news. Annie has found her parents. I propose a toast to Annie Mudge.
Annie?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
I seem to have the same effect on everyone.
I've lost her, Franklin. I've lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge, I think I've seen him someplace before. I just can't remember when or where, but I had the strange feeling of not existing.
Franklin, I need your help.
Of course, Ollie. Never.
Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Miss Brown, Mr. Warbucks.
You're up, Bertie.
Yes, well, my folks told me, so I guess it's straight from here. I guess I'll be taking you out to the country. Will you come and see me sometimes?
Of course I will, Annie.
You're up early too.
Yes, we've had quite a night of it. FBI men coming and going. Annie, did you know that President Roosevelt's here?
Really?
I've got something very difficult to tell you, and the President's going to help me tell it to you. Mr. President.
Merry Christmas, Danny.
Merry Christmas, Mr. President.
It's good to see you again.
Good to see you, Peter.
Franklin?
Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. Through the paper and the handwriting on your note, he succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, we already know that, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, Annie, they aren't your parents. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett, where are they?
Annie, I'm afraid they passed away a long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
Yes, dear.
Simon up and after all, like the other kids.
Are you alright, Annie?
Yes, because you see, I guess I knew my folks were dead after all, because I knew they loved me, and they would come for me.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
And I love you too. And who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
That girl, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The birth certificate could have easily been forged, but the thing is, they knew about the locket.
The locket, that's your key.
But only us and the FBI knew about the locket.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss
Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan and the children from the orphanage, sir.
Show them in, Rick. Pleasure to meet you, Miss Hannigan.
Same here. I don't know you anyway. You're the Honourable Warbucks, right?
Yes, Miss Hannigan. Let me introduce you to everyone. This is my secretary, Mrs. Burrell. This is the President of the United States. This is my butler, Drake.
Hi, kids. Hi, Annie. Gee, what a great place. Who'd want to live in a dump like this? Look, kids, there's presents here for all of us. Oh, my goodness.
So, Mr. and Miss Mudge.
Show them in, Drake.
With pleasure, sir.
Morning. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
Here's your show. A little girl.
Your little girl.
Well, we don't want to bother you on Christmas, you know. We just come to pick up our Annie, a suitcase, and the check.
Oh, yes, check. Certified.
Certified. To the pay to the order of Ralph Mudge.
Read it again.
Pay to the order of the jig is up.
Yes, the jig is up, Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as...
Bruce Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Dan Pacific.
Franklin, I believe that your Secret Service men have the power to arrest.
They certainly do, Warbucks. Louis, turn them in.
I believe that you'll find that this woman is their accomplice. Arrest her too, please.
Me? I've never seen these things till yesterday. Come off it, Annie.
Yeah, Dylan me has taken a fall. So are you.
Mr. Warbucks, Oliver, I ain't done nothing to you. I've always been so.
The jig is up.
Annie, tell him how good and nice I was always to you.
I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember the one thing you always taught me, never tell a lie.
Brat, I'll let you on a little secret. I never liked you, you little gold digger. Oh, take your hands off me.
Annie, you would like to meet your friends.
Kids, this is Miss Farrell.
Hello. Hi, kids.
And this is Mr. Daddy Warbucks. Hello.
Hi, dear.
And this is the President of the United States.
Hi, kids.
Hooray!
Yes, you won't have to do any more work. Instead, you have classrooms and teachers.
Oh, but listen, kids, name or not. Hooray!
Perhaps for you and for all of us, this Christmas is going to be a start to a new life.
turn. I'm sure you appreciate a performance like this does warrant a few very special thank yous. And I'm sure you will join me in thanking a few people. First of all, to Mr. Malcolm, Mrs. Peacock, Mrs. Marchetti, and Mr. Alford for running all the children to the stage on time. To Mr. Houseman on the lights. The sound and video, Mr. Field. During the first week of next term, obviously we'll be selling copies of the video to you. Makeup. Jane Priestley, Sandra Ashdown, Liz Timms, Tina Vikinger, Lynn Rawlins, Karen David, Jane Henshaw, Paula Pallett and Sandra Wade. Down here in quick notes I made the back 5 minutes ago, assistant everythings. And basically, Lisa Miller, Kindry Spotswood and Carol Ann Friend have been involved in everything to do with the play, and a very special thank you to those three. Costumes have obviously played a large part in the play, and a very special thank you to Sandra Golding, who has coordinated the costumes right from the word go. Thank you, Sandra. Part of any musical, pianist. Well, there's not many pianists that design and paint a set at the same time. And of course, a very, very special thank you to the producer and director of tonight's play, Miss Smith. And perhaps if you cheer loudly enough, you might just get one more song.